All right, you might notice that there are two fingers sticking up. I'm not sure how many of y'all remember when I was assaulted by Waylon Lolatai, falsely charged with assault, and taken to jail. When I got out of jail, the first thing I did, seeing those reporters who weren't interested in anything that happened to me, they only cared about Natalie. All they cared about was entertainment. They didn't even care about Natalie. They cared about ratings. I made a video called Calling 911 Again. Of course, that is a phone call with 911 dispatch. Repeatedly, the officers that I have tried to turn in have been allowed access to me because nobody will investigate them. It's fine though, right? Anyway, on Calling 911 on Dalton Crawford, one of the predators Alicia Bollinger sent after me. That's the name of the video. Cecilia Maestas typed, "Oh damn, I'm not quite sure, but I think it's 911 or something like that." I was asking what the number for 911 was. You typed, "Just kidding. Proud of you for speaking out for some in this world. Something like you're doing is made to seem like mental health problems. Sadly, it took Natalie dying before people started doing something, but yet it's still impacting your life all these years later. Yet someone there is responsible to stop the ugly you're facing." Um, Nobody that I've talked to yet. I need someone in my corner who doesn't work for the government before anybody who works for the government will do their fucking job. When I said I needed help in person before Natalie was killed, I meant it. And I've said it at least 1,000 times since. Yeah, somebody's responsible. But out of the hundreds upon hundreds of phone numbers that I've been given, not one person's job is to do this. Now, Leslie Paul told me yesterday that all these people, the FBI and so on and so forth, has got files open and they're investigating. Once, not once have they bothered to come to me. Not once have bothered to look at evidence. Matter of fact, I've been calling the FBI for a couple of years now, ever since Natalie fucking disappeared. Apparently, it's not the FBI's job to investigate anything that's the FBI's job, such as gang stalking. That is the FBI's job. Cecilia Maestas also typed, and with the comment that it's 4 a.m., shouldn't matter. Do your job. Exactly. If you're going to take the money, do the work. When I was homeless in Boulder, I worked hard to keep people from freezing to death. I walked a lot of miles. I passed out a lot of blankets. I got a lot of sleepless nights, but I saved lives. There are conversations on this very YouTube channel with at least a dozen individuals who admitted that I saved their lives. Some of them I don't even remember saving their lives. But I saved a lot of lives. Let's show up after the situation is already done and over with to assign blame and punishment, and not to the right people. If you're homeless in Boulder, Colorado, anybody can do anything to you at any point in time, and there ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it, short of killing. I'm out to kill a lot of people with time. Is that murder? No, it's not. Putting criminals behind bars is not murder. Now, there's a big difference between criminals like me and criminals like Ted Bollinger, who fucked his own daughter, got her strung out on fucking heroin, had her selling drugs at 13 years of age, got drunk and beat on her repeatedly. You guys can listen to the conversations with hundreds upon hundreds of witnesses. There's at least 300 conversations, maybe closer to 400, just here on my YouTube. I'm supposed to get started on a lady's house today. No, I'm not able to do all the work. I can do a little bit of it, I hope. That's what I'm supposed to be going over there this morning for, is to I used to have a good back. I cut trees and I built houses. I cleaned toilets, and scooped horse shit, camel shit, and zebra shit. All the while listening to people who want to tell me I need to get a job. If I worked harder, then I could get out of this. No, you work harder, you work yourself to death. That's what you get out of it. Now, that lady, she didn't give me any money. I suppose I could actually read to y'all what she typed, long as I don't tell you her name. All right, so this lady on 7/28, 2014. Oh, I guess I go back further. She became friends with me on 10/26, 2013. That means just a few days after my birthday in 2013. She types to me, "When are you going to be in chapel again? I have some old blankets and a couple pillows if you want to take them to Boulder." Why would I need blankets and a couple of pillows to take with me to Boulder? Because people here in Chapel, Nebraska knew what I was doing in Boulder, Colorado. Passing out blankets and saving lives. I typed back already. She typed, "Okay, I have a couple of coats too. When did you want to pick these up?" I typed, "In about an hour." It's 5:18, so a little after G work. Sorry, meant 6, not G. She typed, "Any cookies? I'm having an anxiety attack." Comfort food. I don't know how to explain to you comfort food. For her, it's cookies. For me, it used to be chocolate. Now it's soda pop or coffee. I type hi you up. I pulled some strings and favors. She typed thank you, I made it through. That was on 7/29/2014. And then on September 7th, 2016, it's a picture of the owl. I sent that owl picture to everybody. I rescued that owl with a South Dakota officer who is from Boston. And you guys can go through a lot of the conversations that I have. Fuck it. We'll continue reading what she typed to me. She typed, hey, Sean, I have a question for you. Do you still not mind climbing up ladders and being up high? If you don't, would you want to earn some money? I have to finish painting my house with a sprayer, and I would pay you $300 to do so. Let me know. Thanks. And then it says her name. I typed, the last 7 times I helped you out, I intentionally left before you can pay me. I know your situation, and I'll do it for nothing. If it's something I can't do, I have a friend who will help for super cheap. Give me 20 minutes, and I'll be there to take a look. And she gave me a thumbs up. So I'm supposed to go to that lady's house. She's a single mom. She's got 2 special needs kids. I would really like to be able to come through for her. I already know that my physical abilities are going to prevent me from doing most of the work. But I do know that both of her sons are capable of doing the stuff that's low on the ladder. If I can make it up the ladder, I want to believe I can. I want to believe that I can go up that ladder and do some good. When I went and talked to her, I let her know not to worry about payment because it'll take me 10 times longer to get it done than anybody else. Also, the guy that I'm staying with here, he said if I can't do it, to come talk to him and he'll try to make time. He needs the money. Before I hurt my back in 2015, I could have done that work. There's a guy here in town wanted some of the brush and trees and lilac bushes and all that in his backyard taken out or chopped down. Before October of 2015, I could have knocked that whole job out in a day. So far, it's taken me over 2 months and it's not even finished. I'm gonna shut off this video because my anxiety is bad enough that I'm probably gonna puke. The only way to put a stop to this violence, this abuse, harassment, to get a day in court, an honest day in court where I get to show evidence instead of my predators getting to throw up a frame job and I'm not even allowed to show up. I was illegally prevented from going to multiple court dates, illegally prevented from facing my accusers. And then, although I've got plenty of evidence that shows that these people lied, they're the ones with the position of power. Without others speaking out about how wrong it is, they get away with it. Without public support, they are under no obligation to do their jobs. Now, these cops keep trying to pretend like I'm yelling at them, like I'm shouting at them. Those of you who have listened to my channel know that this is because I am trying to enunciate. And this is screaming! Learn the difference, you fucking pigs.